I heard some cranes flying by the other day.
We heard chopper flying over this morning.
Yeah, we did. I always thought that would be an interesting vehicle, Charger all-wheel drive, but I heard it's not as great as you think. So.
Probably not.
I don't know. Looks pretty good. It's not very practical for a lot of reasons.
Suppose you got problems, it's costly. Suppose if you have a problem, it costs a lot more than normal car.
I don't know, it's all-wheel drive with the... Probably...
It would sure help on ice and other things, probably.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Help with the snow a little bit.
It's not going to go through 2 foot of snow.
No, but probably get you unstuck.
It's got a dent in the right rear side of it. It's a pretty good sized dent.
Yeah, but don't worry about it. It's on the right side.
Well, when it warms up, maybe they can pop it back out. I think it's probably a plastic back in. You can probably pop it back out under the right conditions. Take it to a shop, let them get it really warm, and then bink.
I'd like to care for looks.
Well, I would, a dent that size, if you can have it easily straightened out, it's pretty well straight, would be a good idea, I think. just to replace the whole rear bumper or something area. That would probably be pricey. With the cape. Yeah, wearing a cape as you go into the Magic Com or whatever.
I didn't really get any sleep last night. I'm really tired now.
Have you heard the new repeater?
This is K0AJW. Repeater. The time is 10:30 a.m.
That's cool. They update that.
Lynn's been busy for quite a while.
Okay. Is that 9.7 or 2.7?
9.7. 2.7's still offline, so it's 3.6. Kevin to reprogram. Power supply was fired, it sounds like.
Crazy things.
Yeah. Up at these hotels? Is that what they do?
Yeah, I guess.
Well, better than leaving them on the street.
Yeah.
Look like it rained over here.
I think it just melted.
It could be.
Oh, that's right. It's just melted water. I think it's just melted water.
Could be. Stretch bird. There are not as many flights today as there was yesterday. So it varies, you know, having staffing problems for pilots and staffing problems for ground crew and who knows what else. Price of gas went up again. So Biden stealing a lot of stuff out of the petroleum reserve hasn't really solved anything.
Honestly, I don't know.
It's supposed to do that when you have a war that disrupts supply.
But there you go.
Yeah, it's going to be empty before long. Then we'll have donut.
Serious.
Yep. Dumb is dumb.
A lot of dumb things world leaders have done.
Oh yes.
Over the many generations.
Absolutely.
Actually, I don't remember the last good one we've ever had, president-wise.
I need to see what's going on now. I'm trying to drive, especially in a congested area.
Yep.
Yeah, it looks like the snow has finally melted enough to use the driveway here. Comes Delta. Not very many flights today. And UPS have a problem, maybe.
buy something bigger later in the year, possibly. And then she's like, "Oh, maybe you can buy me one." I'm like, "You don't know how to use the damn thing."
Where would you put it?
Well, yeah, I know, but she doesn't understand what it's used for.
It's not unlimited power.
It's like buying that other generator inside. It's an insurance policy in case the power goes out.
Well, the thing about the
or we could use it for dragging somewhere for a ham radio or whatever. But.
Well, and I used it when I went over and did some radio testing on berries. It's very convenient for that.
Yeah.
If you were looking at it in a bad scenario and we had to stay in the house, about what you would do with it is charge your cell phone.
Yeah, pretty much.
And that might be it.
Well, that small one would be about that. Maybe run the CPAP at night or something.
But which
is what people do.
Well, we could run it off the jump starter box
you could,
too.
Yes.
Now, whether I don't know that it would. It might not power the oxygen machine.
No,
but it might power the CPAP.
Yeah, people do use it for the jackeries for that.
Yeah, so
one or two nights or something.
Yeah, well,
but I tried to tell Genesis. I was like, so, and I know she's gonna listen to this because she always does. I was like, and it's just like, just say we get in a scenario where we can't go out to the vehicle to start it and charge the thing. Then we got a panel now, which we could expand later.
We could take the awning off a window and put it in a window.
Well, yeah.
Get some charge.
Yeah.
Maybe not a good charge.
Yeah.
But some charge.
Yeah.
Some charge.
Shove it on the picnic table. If it's a clear, nice day, you can shove it on the picnic table when you have sunlight too.
In the summer, but I was thinking in
in the wintertime, it'll be got a little more exciting.
Might put it between the windows.
But you'd have something to recharge it.
Yes.
If there's sunlight.
Well, you don't have to ride your bicycle or anything.
I mean, you would, even on a cloudy day, you might get something.
You usually do, because the one at Radar Hill was maintained pretty well.
No, the one I ordered, you can also just plug a USB cable into it and then check that USB cable in your phone too, so you don't even need that.
See, that is one of the things. If you can keep your phone going for emergency communications, that is a big deal.
I mean, you still worry about cell towers, but it's like,
but they will probably deploy people to try to maintain those.
Yeah, probably.
At some point.
Yeah. But, it's another one of these, in case everything goes down, you have something that doesn't rely on gas.
Yes.
The one I have is not very big, I know, but I will plan on eventually expanding the grid, in my opinion.
It's like very nice.
If it doesn't happen and it just was a waste of money, then it was just a waste of money.
It's not a waste of money.
I know, but I'm trying to tell that to Jess.
But like
I don't ever. If for whatever reason we never use it, and just having it is better than not having it.
Yes.
Because I hate to say this, and people on YouTube might call me crazy. But there's a lot of especially nowadays, with the unknowable, what's going to happen in the global crisis or whatever, or for all we know, another human malware event. Who knows?
Gives us the capability to charge.
I think it's more of it gives you an extra
longer
level that you like. Say you have multiple solar panels. Say we had multiple of these jackeries or generator or whatever. It gives you another level of, okay, things could get really bad, but I have some. And you could charge something. I have something that will be better than if you had nothing.
You could charge a battery for a handheld amateur radio.
Well, you could do a whole bunch of things, and you could recharge it and stuff.
Part of the thing with our LED emergency lights is I've got 30 AA batteries.
Yeah, but once they're out.
Well, but I've got 30 of them.
I always thought the light thing that the flashlight thing we ever had that was the best thing of all those.
Shake light?
The shake ones, but you can't find those.
They still work.
I know, but I went looking on Walmart and a few other sites the other day, and I was like, or a couple weeks ago, and I was like, I can't find them anywhere.
Yeah, well.
But I always thought those were the best things ever. Like, just shake it up and it's got power. That's kind of like the old, that old radio thingy.
The crank on
the cranky thingy, and it didn't give you a lot of energy, but
Trying to operate the radio.
Was a nice idea. Probably not, still not a bad idea, honestly. Better to have some preparedness than nothing.
Well, it's like having some food in the house.
Yeah.
We don't have a year's worth of food in the house.
No,
But we've got some food in the house. And we've got natural
I'd
gas.
consider buying it. It's like, that'd be a lot of canned goods.
Gotta put them somewhere.
Yeah, I don't have that much room. And then, do you want to, like the one prepper guy was like, do you want to run out now and spend your life savings on all this stuff and then say it doesn't happen? Huh? Well, yeah, okay. Yeah, or like he says, you got to rotate those stocks too.
With any things you have to think about rotation.
Well, just normal canned stuff has like a 4 to 5 year shelf life.
Yeah, and you're more likely to use it, and it probably tastes better than that stuff.
Well, it's going to taste better than those MREs, I can tell you that.
Yeah.
Or whatever stuff that's like has a shelf life for 25 years. Obviously, the canned stuff's going to taste better than that stuff.
For a while, then it'll go bad.
Well, like everything,
That's where sea rats were canned predominantly, and they lasted quite a long time. But we had stuff go bad that we ended up throwing out half a garbage.
Well, that's why I watched that one guy is like, he was like, this stuff was supposed to have some of the best military rations were supposed to last 30 years. 4 years, some of the stuff inside of them turned to like what would be considered plague.
Yeah.
And he's like, ew. He said he wouldn't eat it. He ate that ration, the military ration from 1890.
It was better, hardtack.
Yeah, it was all hardtack pretty much. It was like 1890.
Well, hopefully I shouldn't have a bad sounding radio anymore. Sent that one to the curb.
Yeah, that sounds good. That's your 7250 you're on now.
Yep. Yeah, got it all programmed up and got all the hotspots in there and repeaters and digital and FM. So now I just got to move the 3200 out to my truck.
Can you hear me now? Do I still got a noise? Yeah. Okay, yeah, I'm just pulling into the pipeline, so I'm just idling in, so no real fan noise or anything right now.
My number's
Yeah, your noise went away. Yeah, okay. Well, thanks, guys. Yeah, definitely the fan that you're hearing. Yeah, I didn't realize the mic was this hot on this thing. Okay, I gotta bow out, see what my orders are, and head up to gas stop with some gasoline. So, guys, have a good rest of the afternoon until JDP Mobile. Yeah, it wouldn't hurt to turn it down one number on the mic. All right, have a good afternoon, Casey. Now, I'd have to go internally. It's either in the microphone or in the radio itself. There's no mic gain control external. It has to be an internal adjustment. So, okay, 73 is sent to JDP.
We got one. Talk to you later. That's our JDP computer with KCA to NFN.
The radio sounds real good, Bruce.
And this one, I set it, the audio gain on this one, I set it to 6, I believe. Is that about right? It was at 5.
You're not over modulating at all. It's clear audio. Sounds good.
Deal. So did you end up getting that other one? That's 3207?
No, I think I'm gonna pass. Man, it's so tempting though. I don't know. I'm kind of undecided.
It was real tempting for me too. I was buying this to get that basically. So, but I also have some Minot. Yeah, that's what I was saying. So yeah, it's a really good deal. So. And I'll probably kick myself someday for not getting that too, but oh well.
Exactly. It'd be a great radio to use with the hotspots. You just need UHF. That would work perfect. It's a good price too.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, one of those things. I'd really like to have it, but I don't need it. Well, actually, I don't need any of this stuff. It's a want.
Oh, absolutely. Yes, I want to have it, but I don't know if I need it or not.
Like any hobby, you gotta have 12 of everything. They all do the same thing, but they do it just a little bit different.
Yeah, I'd have to get the RT system software to really use it. So that's another, $45. Yeah, and another antenna. So yeah, I don't know. It's very tempting though.
Yeah, that's for sure. So, well, I gotta do some, I gotta run to the bank yet, take care of that, and a few other things done here. Yeah, see what else the rest of the day brings here. Work this evening, so I'll go expand, get that done, and get home around 2:30 in the morning, I suppose. Do it all over again tomorrow. So with that, we'll say 73s. Nice chatting with you. Talk to you soon. TC8 NFM.
We don't want to try to work the circuit, do we? Assuming that's a no.
That works real good.
Can't handle it anymore.
Can't stand
A good
Nope,
afternoon.
me either.
Couldn't really stand that long back, long tip.
Yeah, nope, not
We'll talk
anymore.
to you later on. I'll keep it to EQHKC.
More of a, back then it was more of a, it was different.
Yeah,
There wasn't many people had cell phones or anything.
you're right. Absolutely.
And really all I
Running
knew was
around, I'll
medically
throw
trained
this radio
people.
in here too and give you a shout, make sure that it's working and not making any noise or anything.
What was the last part of that?
Do that here shortly.
Really only any medical people there or anything.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yep.
you got no noise on you at home.
Kind of the way Who's Festival honestly worked too.
No
Yep.
noise in the background.
Well, at least in the past.
You don't really need us.
Yeah, it was interesting to walk around with cops at the times.
Yeah.
Good to hear.
It was interesting to do with their command post type thing with the
Yeah.
sheriff department.
Yep, yep.
But they don't even use that part anyhow. They have their big RV,
Oh, yeah.
And they have all the other stuff that they need to do now. So. And with it being shut down last 2 years, they're probably going to
Yep.
be doing everything differently.
Could very well be. Things have changed everywhere.
That's assuming even any of the foreigners can come.
Well, we don't know.
They're selling tickets, but I mean,
We don't know.
between now and then, who knows what could pop up. You know, they're talking, the one stuff's popping up, and that other thing's popping